Hey, it's Kevin. Welcome back to the Road Warrior. Hard to believe. Well, it's not hard to believe. You look at the calendar, it says October, and that means homecoming. And that means reunions. Because, and I talked about this on my Mason Minute podcast recently, because I went to two different high schools. I went to my first two and a half years, 2 3/4 years in Illinois. And then in February, right after the basketball season of my junior year, I moved across the country to Virginia with my father, chasing a new TV deal. So I finished up high school in Virginia with 3 months to go in that year and then my senior year. So I've always felt, as I said, like a man without a country. I technically graduated from Bayside High School in Virginia Beach, but other than a couple of 2-3 close friends, I don't really have any connections to anybody. I remember a couple of teachers, but for the most part, I really don't remember much about the whole experience. Most of my experience lies in Illinois, at Quincy High School, where I would have graduated with them if I'd stayed. But I opted to go to Virginia, play basketball. That never happened. Long story short, I'm a man without a country. Both classes have had reunions recently. It's my 40th high school reunion this year. I was invited to the Quincy one a couple weeks ago. Thought about going and then really opted not to go. Because the more I thought about it, when I left Quincy in 1978, I lost touch with most of those people. In fact, almost all of those people. Because there was no such thing as Facebook or the internet. Long distance cost lots to talk for 5 minutes or whatever it was. And so you just kind of lost touch. You're out of sight, out of mind. And while I've caught up with a couple of those people throughout the years, a couple of them are Facebook friends now, a couple are connected on LinkedIn, other than perfunctory, hey, how's your life been? How many kids do you got? What have you accomplished in life? I can see, here's your resume. We really don't have anything in common anymore. I've been gone for so long. I've been gone 40 years. So opted not to go to my reunion in Illinois. I don't know if we've ever had a reunion in Virginia. I know my best friend once told me, because I was in college, they had a kind of mini class reunion our first year of high school graduation. So in 1980, they had a reunion. I'd already gone away back to college, so didn't know about it, didn't care. But I don't know of any other reunion we've ever had. And they decided to put one together this year. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't even think about going. My two best friends from high school, I knew weren't going to be there. I knew they didn't care. And other than seeing them, who I've been connected with them ever since high school, there was really no need for me to care. So I didn't go. I don't know if I feel bad. I don't know if I'm disappointed in myself. I don't know if anybody else will care. But I just feel kind of lost. I feel kind of, again, a man without a country. I feel lost, off on my own little island. But what's funny is I've always kind of felt that way. That was the way I felt in the moment then, and it's kind of the way I feel in the moment today. I don't know if I'll have regrets. I guess when you don't have kids or grandkids to share or talk about, all you're doing is bragging on yourself and your wonderful life. And really, I don't want to do that. I've led a very cool life. I've met some really cool people and done some amazing things. I don't want to rub that in on people. And they may not even think it's impressive, because I really don't in the end. I'm just happy driving up the road, sharing with you. So I guess people can watch this and see how I feel and get a catch up with me. That's the one thing I've always said too with my podcasts and with my video blogs and things like that. You want to know about me? All it takes is a couple of minutes a week. Back next week, another Road Warrior. KevinMason.us, our home for all the Road Warrior videos. YouTube, Facebook, post them there as well too. Again, it doesn't matter which place you view. If you're here now on YouTube, watch again on YouTube or switch to Facebook. I don't care. It's not about numbers. It's just all about viewer experience. The more people we get to watch, the happier I am. The happier that makes me, and that's all. Back next week. Tell a friend. Thanks so much. See you in the Road Warrior.